Hey guys, this is Fire from InDepth Gaming, bringing you a game review. This time we're here to check out Sentinels of Freedom. This game was developed by Underbite Games and releases September 25th, 2020, so here in just a couple days. This game is a superhero-style turn-based game, so that's also developed in a comic book style-esque design and gameplay system that's actually really quite fun and immersive. You get to do a lot in this game. Not only the cutscenes and dialogues that progress through the game are like pre-done, but you also get to interact and change your story a little bit. You also, along with playing your characters, you get to develop your team of superheroes as well as create your own custom superhero. Yes, you can give your superhero powers that you want them to have. Design the way they look and play the way you want to in the game. If you want to be a close quarters punching melee, beat 'em up kind of guy, you can do it. If you want to be a distance tank guy shooting from far away, you can do that. And if you want to just be a sneaky little, shyster, so to speak, you can do whatever you want. You will encounter a wide variety of enemies as you play this game. You're going to run into giant bosses across tons of missions, and when I say tons of missions, this game offers you over 35 hours of content to play this game. Yes, this is a very lengthy game. No, I don't quite know how much you're going to have to pay out to get the game. The developers haven't quite shown out the price yet, but you'll find out on the 25th how much that game will cost. We're still waiting. Once we know, we'll drop a store link down below in the description. That way you can follow along. Like I said, the game offers a ton of expansive missions that allows you to do things from bank heists to chasing down villains to just about anything you can think of. You get to encounter and fight in so many fun ways. Any of those comic book hero fights that you've ever wished you could be a part of, guess what? You are now a part of them. You get to be the hero in your own story that you help craft and create and be a part of. Yes, there is still a lot of the game that is, kind of written in its own esque way, and you have to follow and abide by that, but you still get to do all the missions the way you want, approach them the way you want. Do you want to keep all your guys huddled together as a team, or do you want to have everybody move in sync separately and just work together that way? Approach the missions the way you want. You're given objectives, but the order and way you do your objectives is very much up to you. You can do anything you want in this game and have a ton of fun. Currently we're running through one of the earlier missions in the game after you kind of run through the tutorial. We're going in to help stop a bank robbery, so we're using our group of heroes to navigate throughout the map to also save some hostages. As you can see, like I said, in the top right corner there's the objectives that you have to try to complete, and then once you complete all your objectives, you then get to progress further in the game, whether it's the next mission or anything so forth. The game is a ton of fun. I've been playing this game for a couple hours, and so far I just want to keep playing more and more. Now, for those of you out there that are achievement hunters, and we have a lot of people on the channel that want to see and do achievements and all that, Gamerscore, myself and Dreamer both very big into Gamerscore. Combined, we're over 1 million Gamerscore and constantly growing. This is not an easy completion. It's not overly difficult as far as that, but the reason I say it's not an easy completion is it will take you time. Do not pick up this game if you are wanting a quick completion. If you are wanting a fun, engaging, turn-based superhero game where you can do all the fun things you always wanted to do when you were reading comics or watching, all those awesome superhero movies from Marvel or DC, pick up this game. If you want to have an engaging experience while playing a game, pick up this game. If you want to be bored out of your mind and not have any new games to play, don't pick up this game, but let's be honest. It's a great game. It's so fun, just the wide variety of things you can do. I'm going to highly encourage, if you're looking for a new game, go pick up Sentinels of Freedom. It'll be out in a few days. But with that being said, as far as a game review and how I would rate this game, yes, as you can tell in my review, I am super enthusiastic about this game. I love superheroes, I'm super passionate, but I will not let that cloud my judgment in this review. Yes, there are a couple downsides to this game. You will run into some repetitiveness, but that's kind of how the video game industry is. There's a lot of repetitiveness in games. But what's nice is the layouts and levels don't all seem repetitive. Your combat is what's repetitive, but this is a turn-based game after all, and kind of gotta expect that with a turn-based game. And the controls are a little clunky you will have a little bit of a learning curve to getting these down and kind of understanding things. They do try to explain things to the best of their ability through the game, and they do a really good job, but it is still a little bit of a challenge to understand those things. So with that being said, this game is definitely worth picking up if you have, the extra money. I don't quite know where I would mark it as a price point. If this game is under $20, I would highly encourage picking it up. If it's around $25, I think it's still a pretty good pickup. It's great for what it is. It is a ton of fun, and it gives you a lot of content for, a game that was made by a studio of indie developers. You don't get stuff like this too often that are, quote unquote gems, I would call it. So if you want to check out Sentinels of Freedom, I would say go pick it up when it comes out on the 25th. As far as a rating, I'm going to give this game a solid 9 out of 10. There's very little this game doesn't have going for it, but what it does not have going for it, it makes up in so many other ways. So what we're going to do now for the rest of this video is I'm going to stop talking because, let's be honest, I talk a lot sometimes and we don't always need to hear my voice. So we're going to let you finish out the rest of this part of this mission. Not going to spoil too much of this game, so don't think I'm going to run through any final bosses and show you anything super amazing, because if you want that, you can go check the game out for yourself on the 25th. I'm Fire from InDepth Gaming. If you enjoyed the review, please drop a like on the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can see more of our future content, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Another vile foe.
Time for a change.
Certainly.
Yes, sir. Time for a change.
Ready and waiting. Way ahead of you. Time for a change. On your command. Gladly. Will do. Trying something new. Ready. Way ahead of you.
Standing by. Trying something new. Yes. Yes. Time for a change.
Will do. You cannot fight truth. In position. Stand tall against the forces of injustice.
Trying something new. Little spray and pray
It's nothing. Ready? Gladly. Ready. Ready and waiting.
Time for a change. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.